What's going on? Okay, I just went CraigsList shopping. I did. I got some good shit. I got this, which is one of these cool little, really dirty SATA to USB eSATA things, which I'm gonna need because I also got this. Oh yeah. What's in it? So inside this bad boy is 4 new hard drives. And each one of these hard drives, you can't see it because it isn't focused. They're all 3 terabyte. So I am going to do what I can to unfuck my desktop because I am constantly running out of space. It is a never-ending battle of finding shit to delete that I don't really want to delete but have to delete because I don't have any room, so I delete it. So that's all about to change. No more of that shit. I'm going to have space coming out my freaking eyeballs, which is awesome. Video editing, photo editing, music production, games, all the bullshit. Ooh, especially my security cameras. All this shit takes up a fuck ton of space. Just one day of my 2 960p security cameras adds up to, I did the math once, I think it was like 24 gigs a day. And they just run continuously on a loop. They're supposed to delete after a, however long set period, I don't remember, but they don't. So it just goes and goes and goes and goes until the terabyte that it's recording to is full. And then it stops. Not no mo. I'm also going to fix the thing so it'll delete like it's supposed to, but yeah. I'm going to have plenty of space. I'm probably going to do a RAID 5. I really like to do like a RAID 10 or something like that, but I don't know. I'm not real sure how I want to go about doing it yet because I've had really, really, really bad luck with like motherboard RAID, I guess you could say. The stuff that's built into the motherboard. Had really, really bad luck with that stuff in the past. I used to run 260 gig OCZ Vertex 3s in RAID 0. And it was non-stop problems. It worked great for a while, and God was it fast. Fucking shitballs. It was fast as shit. But after a while, it was just issues. Non-stop issues. That would be my phone. Non-stop issues, and it just never worked right, and you lose data, and you have to reinstate. It's a nightmare. So I really, really, really want to avoid that. So I might get a RAID card. I might just try the onboard shit. I don't know. But if I lost all my shit, I'd be really, really mad. Have I mentioned I'm a data hoarder? A little bit. But that's what's going to be happening. First, we have to test them and make sure they work. I haven't tested them. I have no idea what the hell is going to happen. So we're going to do it live on camera. Because that's how I roll. I never test things. I just do it. So this should be fun. Should be interesting. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got everything set up. I tested the eSATA with another drive that I have because I didn't know if my eSATA port worked. I never use it. It does. So if I plug one of these in and it doesn't pop up, we have a problem. Because I know the drive reader thing works. So, here goes nothing. This will be number 1. This is a Seagate Barracuda 3000 gig. Also known as 3 terabytes. Yeah. It doesn't say the speed. Usually the Barracudas were like 10Ks. I don't know what the hell this one is. I don't know. Whatever. So, plug it in. Do things. Hear it make a noise. I hear the beep. Yeah. All right, one of them works. All right, so one down. You want to try to hold it in one direction until it stops spinning, because when you back and forth when it's spinning, it's bad. Like back in the day when you had a Xbox 360 and it was up and a game was in it and you tilted it down and it just scratched the shit out of the disc. Oh, we've all done it. Don't act like you haven't. Numero dos. This one is a Seagate Barracuda XT. 3000 gig, obviously. This one doesn't say... Yeah, this one doesn't say how fast it is either. I'm curious, but it doesn't really matter. Don't really care. As long as they work, I'm happy. I hear spinny spinny. I do. Ba-dum. Aha. Yeah. 2. All right. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, so being as I have 2 that work now, if these other 2 didn't work, I don't know how mad I would be. Because 2 3 terabyte hard drives and all this other shit for $200, still a pretty good deal. Not great, but pretty good. If they all work and I got all this shit for $200, that's a pretty baller deal. I'd be pretty happy with that. So here goes number 3. I hear spinny spinny. Ba-dum. Nah. Yeah. 3. 3. Not 2, 3. Close that. Oh, by the way, this one is also a Seagate Barracuda 3000 gig. Also doesn't say the speed. Whatever. Alright, last one. Another Seagate Barracuda XT 3000 gig. Blah, blah. Same as the other one. Spinny, spinny. Ba-dum. Come on. Nah. You guys can't see that. Oh, yeah, you can. Never mind. Look at the name of the drive. It's a fucking Chinese or some shit. Oh, as you can see, all my other hard drives are extremely full. This isn't my Dropbox drive anymore. It used to be, but it got too full. I had to transfer the Dropbox onto an encrypted partition on this hard drive, which is part of the reason why that hard drive is full of shit. This one, I don't really trust. I had it in a box floating around in Afghanistan. The whole time I was there, that bitch just bounced around this cardboard box, so I don't really trust it. I put a couple things on it that don't matter. I did like a World of Warships game install on it, you know, stuff like that. I don't really trust it. I'm not going to use it seriously. I'll put game installs or whatever kind of random crap that doesn't matter, because all that shit's backed up to the cloud anyway. If it shits the bed, whatever, no big deal. Just reinstall the game on another drive. It's going to be a moot point here soon anyway, so that's what that one is, and that's why I don't use it. The Dropbox drive is the same kind of thing. It's been kind of starting to... You'll open Windows Explorer, for instance, and it'll kind of go, The computer will just stop. And you'll hear it go and start spinning. And you're like, all right, that's... I don't know if it's sleeping or if it's having a moment, because it doesn't do it all the time. I don't know. But that one is kind of on the outs, maybe. I got to run some tests. I'm going to sell the drives that I don't use anymore for the most part. That one's going to go away. This one's probably going to go away. I'll probably keep one of these, actually. I don't know. put it in another computer, turn it into a home server. But these other ones are probably going to get sold because I don't need all these hard drives laying around. I already have an entire drawer of old hard drives, which I need to clean out because, like, one of them I just pulled out is no shit IDE. What the fuck do I have an IDE 1 terabyte or 120 gig hard drive for? A terabyte IDE. Yeah, right. A terabyte or a 120 gig IDE hard drive, especially this size, is pretty much useless. I have no idea why I have it. I have no idea where it came from, but it says Gen 2 on it. So I have an idea where it came from. I think it's a buddy of mine's, but whatever. But yeah, I need to clean out my hard drive drawer because I can see 4 from here, but it's buried in shit, along with like stock heat or stock Intel heat sinks and all kinds of random shit. Where'd the damn plastic thing go? Oh, and by the way, they don't come with stock heat sinks anymore, for the most part, stock coolers. Thank God, because these connectors right here are the fucking devil. I hate these fucking things. I used to work in repair, an RMA department, building and troubleshooting desktops and servers and all kinds of random shit. And we would get them in that, you know, people are like, it would just turn off after a while. I'd open the machine up and the heat sink with these type of connectors would be just flopping around in there randomly. It fell off. So the reason it was turning off is because it was fucking overheating. But these connectors don't hold the shit worth a damn. They're awful. If you have one of these, be careful. Anyway, that's just one of my drawers. I have a whole thing over here. I got boxes of shit over there. You guys can't see it. I try to keep it out of camera because it's a mess. But I have enough fucking computer shit to probably build like 3 machines if it all worked. I don't know what works and what doesn't though, so that's the problem. But whatevs. I got plenty of hard drives now, that's for damn sure. Like I said earlier, I'm not real sure if I'm going to do integrated RAID or if I'm going to get like a RAID card. I'd like to get a RAID card, but good RAID cards are like $200. From what I've read, I haven't really looked into it a whole lot yet, but from what I've read, they're like $200, and I don't really want to spend that much. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might just give it a whirl on the integrated shit. Having this eSATA thing is fucking awesome, though, because that means I can rip out all my old drives, put the new ones in, get the RAID configured and all set up and everything, however the hell I'm going to do it, with a card or integrated or whatever, and then use this thing to transfer all the data to it. I'm going to use a program called Unstoppable Copy. Roadkill's Unstoppable Copy is what it's called. It's amazing. Using the integrated like Windows Explorer file transfer thing is kind of iffy when it comes to moving really, really large amounts of data. So what I'm going to do is use Unstoppable Copy because it'll do like error reporting, kind of. If something doesn't copy right, or if something gets jacked up, or if it stops or whatever, it'll tell you. It'll tell you what didn't copy and what did, and you know, you can resume if you need to. And great program, especially if you got to move a butt ton of data around. It's awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. I just got to make up my mind on the RAID first, but yeah, I don't know. No huge hurry. I have a little bit of space. See, I got 21 gigs on my 1 terabyte. Ridiculous. So anyway, that's it for now. Wanted to show you guys my little shopping adventure. Not bad for $200 on CraigsList. If you shop around on CraigsList, you can find some good shit. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Later.